One of the major challenges faced by developing players is how to balance practice between drilling and playing actual matches. At least among developing juniors, it's broadly accepted that up to about 14 years old, one tournament a month, along with some practice matches, is a sufficient amount of competition. That leaves a lot of time for drilling and repetition to improve various shots and develop confidence in them. This topic of general practice is typically subdivided into three groups. The first is blocked or repetitive practice of one single shot over and over again. The second is serial or repetitive patterns that repeat, such as alternating forehands down the line and cross court. The third is known as random or live ball practice, where points are played out but a specific focus issue is maintained and it is not real match play. Now, among those three, keeping blocked and also serial practice interesting is a huge challenge, as repetition of anything can easily become boring. The purpose of this next section is to share ideas on how to add extra fun and excitement to any drill and practice session. I wanted to share this first exercise concept to try and get more and more players and coaches alike to join what I like to call the war on cones. Now, don't get me wrong, cones are not always a bad practice tool, but as you'll soon see, setting up a single cone and trying to hit it can doom a player to failure or relying on total luck. In this section, we'll look at some creative ways to create groups of cones so that players can hit them because they're a realistic target. Plus, they're colorful and make a lot of noise when they're hit. Here we've set up a group of cones in the deep cross-court area as a fairly large target. Depending on the level of the players, set up enough cones so that about 1 out of every 3 shots comes close, and about 2 out of every 10 stands a very good chance of hitting a cone. For Kalindi, I generally set up 15 to 20 cones for this type of drill. It helps her keep focused, and we keep track of how many cones in each practice session she can hit. In a good session, she can end up hitting about 25 cones in an hour. Drills of this type are very repetitive and otherwise can be boring. With Kalindi, however, we have used techniques like this to be able to keep her focus quite high, considering her age and ability. Another way to use cones is to create zones. In this exercise, we've created down the line and cross-court target zones and are playing the tree drill. I stand in the middle of the court and stay rooted like a tree. I cannot move my feet, but I can reach with my racket as far as possible to try and win points. I give her 2 points for hitting inside the zone on either side, but I take away 2 points if she hits into the net. All other points are worth a single point, and we play until one of us wins 21 points.